Nintendo has been a huge player in the gaming industry for a very long time now, and a lot of that is due to their unique way of conducting business compared to their competitors. While PlayStations and Xboxes are similar systems and each new console strives to be more powerful, Nintendo doesn't try the same strategy. Instead, they are like the third wheel that detached the wheel to make a unicycle and have been going their own path. Nintendo's winning strategy is to be fun for all and innovative and full of quirky energy. And this has been successful for them. Of the top 10 best-selling gaming consoles, Nintendo holds 5, aka half of all of those slots. Their handheld gaming consoles hold many of those places. The other gaming giants can't even compare when discussing Nintendo's grip hold of the entire handheld gaming sphere. With their Game Boys, DS's, and 3DS's, even when the others try to copy Nintendo, they fall so short it's not even worth the effort. Since Nintendo isn't throwing all of their efforts into specs, they can have fun instead. Who can forget their first DS? The Nintendo Dual Screen, two-screen device with a touchscreen, something that was new and innovative at the time. They made games so much fun, and who can forget the DS loading screen? Even more fun was the DSi, the more powerful version, with the main screen where you could also make your way to PictoChat and other fun small games. This was a fun, unique system. Then the 3DS. God, that was gaming gold. Nintendo took the success of the Nintendo DS, the second best-selling gaming system of all time, and came up with a successor that took the uniqueness a step further. A dual-screen touchscreen device, now with the 3D capabilities. And while the 3D function was fun for short bursts, really the system itself was just amazing, with awesome games like Tomodachi Life and Animal Crossing New Leaf on there. They also had themes you could get for your 3DS's main screen, which was awesome and made the gaming experience even better. When talking about Nintendo's quirkiness, we can never forget the Wii. What a concept! While everyone else had basic controllers, Nintendo decided to make Wiimotes and nunchucks. Long remote controllers with buttons that fit comfortably in your hand, with easy to press buttons, but with something extra special. They had a sensor at the end for pointing at the screen, and the Wiimotes could detect your every movement. Instead of controlling your games with just your button presses, your every movement was a part of the control. Long before anything like VR really gained traction, Nintendo was making a unique, incredible, immersive experience that anybody could enjoy. And who can forget the Miis? So many Wii games, including the best of all, Wii Sports Resorts, used Miis. You had a Mii Plaza where you were encouraged to make Mii versions of all your friends and family. Simple stand-in characters. This was such a fun, novel concept that it took the whole gaming industry by storm. The others tried to replicate this, but to no avail. The Mii Maker music, the unique but simple design, the masterful use of the Miis in their games, there was nothing like it. There was nothing like the Wii. The Wii's main menu theme, the background music for this video you're listening to right now, is so iconic that just about everyone in the world can recognize it. It's unique, cute, fun, it's Nintendo. The Wii is what you think of when you think of Nintendo's peak era. Then the Wii U came. Another unique system, but for some reason it just did not catch on. In fact, it sold abysmally, and Nintendo floundered a bit before their next success. But when that success came, oh boy were they in for the success of a lifetime. The Nintendo Switch came to the scene, and to say the world went crazy would be an understatement. Nintendo did the unthinkable. They merged their handheld and home console audience into one. The Switch was a hybrid system, the first ever of its kind. One that could be played handheld like the DS and 3DS, or on a big screen like a Wii. You could play on a Pro controller similar to its competitors, or you could play with Joy-Cons in hand like a Wii, or connected the Joy-Cons to the system to play like the bottom half of a DS or 3DS. What was this creation? The collection of all of Nintendo's best creative, innovative ideas all on one console? How is that even possible? They took it a step further as well. They made the Nintendo Switch's games the biggest and best and most amazing we've ever seen. Super Mario Odyssey, a massive open-world Mario game with the most fun gameplay mechanical possible. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, a breath of fresh air into the series, an open-world massive game that amazes the eyes. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, the biggest, most content-filled Smash Bros. That has ever existed. Animal Crossing New Horizons, the best looking and largest Animal Crossing game to date. They won fans over with a unique system and incredible games to play on it. It has sold over 141 million units in its lifetime. It's a massive success. And with it likely not to leave the market for a couple of years yet, it is on the path to take over the #1 best-selling gaming console of all time. So, what's my problem? Well, even with all of its innovation, it still falls short when it comes to that Nintendo factor. The Switch has their main Nintendo characters, Mii's, hidden in the settings basically, and doesn't use them in games nearly as much as they used to. Sure, they have the biggest games that we have seen in forever from Nintendo, yet it somehow feels like many of them are lacking the character they really should have. There are no themes to the Nintendo Switch menu, or even a soundtrack for menu music. The Switch itself is incredible, but its main menu and interface are lackluster. It's been modernized, and compared to Nintendo's growing creativity, feels lacking. Where's the uniqueness Nintendo is known for? It feels like Nintendo let it fall back in order to have a more sleek, modern look, to play it safe. But who is Nintendo if they play it safe? That isn't the Nintendo I know. Yet in their systems design, and even in some of their games as of late, modernizing and playing it safe seems to be the route they intend to follow. My biggest concern with this isn't actually the Switch. It's that we are on the precipice of the release of the next Nintendo system. Will this be something we will see more of? Will the Switch's successor be more modernized, more focused on power capabilities, have another bland, musicless, themeless, basic main menu, where you just want to get it over with and get into the game because there's nothing of interest to give you pause, take it in, enjoy it? Will the Switch's successor also take it that step too far? And while the Switch have very little Mii's, the Switch 2 will have none? They already replaced Mii's with those ugly sportsmates in the Mii's own gaming series. Will they go all the way and remove Mii's once and for all, crushing all of us Mii-loving gamers' hopes and dreams? Will Nintendo ruin their own winning strategy of being unique and fun, and a gaming company who makes their own wacky path, all just to play it safe and be more modernized like the other guys? This is definitely not the route I wish to see Nintendo follow. They have gotten this far by defying the rules the rest of the industry sets and going to the beat of their own drum. To drop that drum and just follow the masses would be a failure on their part, if you ask me. By the end of the 2024 fiscal year, we will see the reveal of the next Nintendo system. And I, for one, am very intrigued to see where Nintendo takes their system next. Will we see more Nintendo magic? Or will it feel like they've lost the plot and they've turned their backs on what makes Nintendo, Nintendo? Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoy it, I have a couple videos on the screen now that I think you'd enjoy. And please like this video so YouTube likes me. Also subscribe if you haven't already. I love you all so much and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!